What's up all? Welcome into another product review. So I had this arrive last week from Brash Drums. So let's see what we've got inside here. Nice little card, sticker. But what I'm really after is this little bad boy right here. So we're doing a pad review today of the Brash Drums custom pad. Literally the first look I've had here. I'm going to do my best to try it out, talk you through it, give you the lowdown. I'm going to compare it to my current favourite, which is the Off-World 3 with a laminate. Okay, so this pad, fairly weighty, not as heavy as the Off-World, but when I say fairly weighty, I kind of like a little bit of weight in my practice pad. I don't want it to be too light because it'd move all over the place. On the side, I've got a bit of protection on here. I'll take that off, which is protecting the wooden surround on the bottom. So as you can see by the practice pad, first thing that's noticeable is you can have your own custom logo put on. I've gone for the Freestyle Rudiments logo, but obviously you can go for whatever you want on there. I think it's a metal rim. Can't tell yet if it's aluminium or aluminum, as you Americans like to call it, or plastic. And we've got a hardwood bottom, and we've got a nice spongy finish. So this is literally my first touch of this pad. So let's see. Okay, nice. That is a nice pad. Okay, that feels fairly realistic. So on the pad, we were looking. Obviously, this is aimed at marching drummers, right? They've got something called a fibre core playing surface. It's going to be a little bit louder right now because I've got it on a snare drum. In a moment, I'll put it on a stand for you and see what the difference is. But it's certainly got a better feel than the gum rubber of some practice pads. It's got these tuning lugs on the side, but they don't tune. They're going to just be for aesthetics. So this rim, I think it's a plastic rim. I am really not sure. It could be aluminium. No, maybe it's metal actually. I think it might be aluminium. No, we've got an aluminium rim there. Okay, so rim shots are going to be a possibility, that means. So what's this little guy here? So it comes with a snare, which goes on the bottom. Now, the really nice little touch about this is actually magnetic. So I can put it on when I'm practicing. I want my snare sound. And obviously take it off when I don't. Right, what I'm going to do, I'm going to take it off of this stand, off of this snare, put it on a stand so we can hear the difference and check it out. With our snares on, and if anything, it feels louder without the snares. I like the volume, right, because I'm in a soundproof room here. Maybe not for everybody. Feels quite a lot like a drum. So my acid test really is it better than that one? Okay, so it's definitely got a slightly more spongy feel. That's probably a bad word to use because that makes it sound too spongy, but a slightly softer feel than this guy's got. Could I put a laminate on top of it? Maybe. But it still feels pretty realistic to a snare drum. If anything, that's got a rebound closer to a drum than this guy has. But this hasn't got the impact that you get off of a HTS snare drum. that this one does have. I would guess it's a 10-inch pad. What would I do to make it better? Well, honestly, I'd have them make a 14-inch. And to be honest with you, I'd have it make it bigger than this one as well, because this isn't quite 14, it's like 13.5, so it fits in a drum. What I personally really want is I want a pad that's actually 14 inches and looks like this, and has got the option of maybe putting some things over the top. I've got mouse mats, which I use when I'm trying to play quiet. I don't think I've got it in the room at the moment. But all I do is I put the mouse mat in here, and obviously a mouse mat's square, and this is round, so I'm tempted to get a mouse mat and cut it, drop it in here and see what the difference would be. But I've got to say, that right there is a very nice pad. There's other drum companies that make very similar pads, but seem to have a problem with actually delivering anything, and seem to be taking people's money and never giving them the pads. Well, a certain drum company could be in big trouble, because this is better than their pad, and these guys will deliver. I think at the moment, you're going to have to check online, but as of today, of recording this, I think it's $149 for one of these, with free shipping. Based in US, so Europe, you're going to have a little think about how we get them over here, but I can certainly see a lot of people using this pad. Let's try the one last thing, which is what most drummers find is best, is playing a practice pad either on a table or on top of another practice pad. Having that little bit of something solid underneath. Just makes me want to do rolls. So, as I said, for me, tiny bit smaller than I like. The reason for that is I do lots of freestyle stuff. So I play in a freestyle drum line, which means we do lots of kind of all this kind of stuff, and you can see that's why I'd like a bigger drum, so that I don't keep catching the rims while I'm playing them. However, let's see how this goes. I'll use this on a few videos. I'll use this over the next 5, 6, couple of, maybe 2, 3 months. I was going to say 5, 6 weeks, maybe 2, 3 months. See how it stands up. There's other pads that I've had in the past. A certain one by Ahead that was amazing. Best pad I've ever played on, except for literally 6 weeks after playing it, the head went through. And then you buy a new head, and that was another £15 or £20, and they couldn't get hold of them. So let's see how this one stands up. At the moment, I'm giving it a pretty good scoring out of 10. So if you're after a pad, you're in America, you don't want the company that begins with X, then go buy yourself one of these from Brash Drums.